What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So Funko finally revealed Sdcc / FunkoCon event exclusives. There's some really great stuff. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so we finally have Sdcc reveals / FunkoCon 2021 reveals. And the reason I call it Sdcc is because FunkoCon is an event in place of Sdcc this year because Funko decided to depart it from it. But it's easier to call it Sdcc versus FunkoCon because if you say Sdcc 2021 for Funko versus FunkoCon, a lot more people are going to know what Sdcc means. And it's a summer convention either way. So it's Sdcc. So that's what I'm calling it. Anyways guys, for anybody wondering why I'm calling it that, it's just an easier way to call it. I feel like Sdcc is easier, rolls off the tongue better than FunkoCon. That's just me. Anyways, guys, we do have reveals today from Fun TV, and then also Funko has been on and off announcing some newer ones and new exclusives that I believe it's probably going to lead into tomorrow as well, but we do have early reveals from the Fun TV as well for some of these, which is really cool. So we're going to be going into these, and I'm very, very excited. So the first thing that we do have, guys, is Samurai Jack's Demongo. So this one is part of a couple other ones that was already revealed with box slams and things like that that we knew were coming soon, and I talked about these in a video a couple days ago. It's still pretty cool for the Samurai Jack line, and he looks really, really great. Again, another missed opportunity for a glow, but maybe they'll do one in the future. And I love the little skull and the skulls all over his body and the blue. It would have been such a great glow pop. The cape looks awesome as well, and it's a very awesome one. It's Cartoon Network, and I did tell myself that I wanted to grab a lot of the cartoon pops, like Cartoon Network type pops, so maybe eventually I'll collect this Samurai Jack line. I would just rather, before I start collecting this, I'd rather go back and watch Samurai Jack again, because it's been a good long time since I've seen it, just to get an understanding for some of the characters. The only one I would currently buy right now would be the Samurai Jack and Aku 2-pack. That'd be about it. But anyways, guys, are you going to be going for this one? I'd love to know. Next up, guys, we do have Alice in Wonderland, and I thought this was kind of funny just because they did do a blacklight variant pop on here, which was funny. So we have the Walrus and Buddy and the Blacklight White Rabbit. And why I think this is funny is because this is just like, they won't release the Alice in Wonderland blacklight wave for some reason. They said it was soon in a comment like yesterday, I think I read, or the day before, to somebody asking about it on one of their posts. So it should be relatively soon, but it's just funny because we might see this rabbit release before the other ones, which is hilarious. Also, guys, for anybody wondering, I'm going to do an updated video on when everything releases and things like that after this video. But today was the announce day, and the next month is when these actually come out in shared retailers. And I'm going to be doing a shared retailer list store and everything like that, so stay tuned for that, guys. But guys, this Blacklight pop looks really great, and I think it's going to be cool because I believe it's the first Blacklight con exclusive pop, which is really awesome. But comment down below, are you guys going to be trying to grab this one? If it's shared, it's going to be significantly easier to get if it's not Funko Shop only. Next up, guys, we do have the Band Nugget here for the McDonald's Ad Icon line. So not something I'm particularly interested in. I'm surprised they're still going with this actual Nugget line. It's funny. It's a cool concept. It's really hilarious in, you know, every aspect, but in terms of hot selling, I don't really know. This could be a next Grail one year, which would be absolutely crazy. If this pop ever goes over $100, I won't say I'm done with the hobby because I'll still continue to collect, but this is silly to me. But for those fans of it, hopefully you guys are able to get one if you guys do want to try to grab this one. And overall, it's a cool concept. It really is. I just never expected nuggets to be made into pops, I guess. Next up, guys, Funko did have some actual t-shirts for the actual con. So we have Funko Virtual Con FunkoCon Summer 2021 and More Fun in 21, as well as another variant t-shirt where it has, or it's a Fun Days variant, which you can buy these. So it looks like they do have the Funko Force, Pop Rangers, Protopunks, and Fanatic Fury. More Fun in 2021. Pretty cool t-shirts. I don't really collect Funko t-shirts unless they're like the anime or Marvel Collector Core ones or things like that. But I do like that Fun Days one. And you guys can purchase these now if you guys would like to. Next up, guys, we do have Parks and Rec, and we have Leslie here, or Filibuster Leslie, whatever you want to classify it as. Pretty cool for Parks and Rec. I know a lot of people do enjoy this line. A lot of people do collect it. This is one of those shows that I just never saw. Like, I saw The Office. I saw How I Met Your Mother. Never saw this one. I've seen, like, maybe an episode or two, but my mom actually did enjoy this one, which was cool. I only really know of a lot of Ron Swanson memes going around. Other than that, I'm not big, or not, I'm not very knowledgeable on the show is what I'm trying to say, but still pretty cool pop and seems to be very popular. Next up, guys, we did have a surprise one from Jay and Silent Bob. Did not see this one on any lists, which is pretty cool. Cool to be, you know, surprised still before the con. And we have a movie here, so this one did get popified, which is cool. Jay or Silent Bob, I don't remember which one of them, shared this over on their Twitter as well, which is cool. It's cool to see more pops from that actual line, which is neat. Not something I'm personally into, but it's pretty neat. Next up, guys, we did have the Crash Bandicoot exclusive reveal, and we actually do have a box glam with this one, which is cool. So this is Crash Bandicoot in mask armor, which actually looks pretty cool. What is this from? It's About Time 4. That's a cool one. So this one was actually on one of the Sdcc list I shared the other day, which is actually pretty cool. I like this one. This is a really cool one. Next up, guys, we do have another ad icon here, and we have Smaxy the Seal. Is that how you say his name? From Sugar Smacks, Kellogg's. I don't know if I've ever had this cereal. It's a Kellogg's cereal. I know of Frosted Flakes and what's the Dig 'em Frog one? What is it? Honey Smacks? But Sugar Smacks? I've never heard of that. I've never even seen this thing before. Still cool, another cool ad icons line, or ad icon for the Kellogg's line, which is really neat. Cool to see more ad icons in general. For any Tokidoki fans, guys, we did get 2 new variants. I believe these are variants of pops that are already out. I don't think they're new molds, because I've seen that like cactus one be repainted like 3 or 4 times by now. But still, pretty cool one. That one looks like it got the Dia-Day like treatment to it, that style of pop and artistry, which is pretty cool. But for the most part, guys, I see these pops like all over now, and is it a big line for Funko? It's something I've never heard of in terms of animation. It's supposedly very popular. That's what you guys were telling me anyways. But is it that well received here over in the States, I guess? I don't know. Comment down below, are you going to pick these up? For any Dungeons & Dragons fans, this one's pretty cool and pretty funny, which I'm going to explain in a second. So we have Xanthar, I believe that's how you say it, with D20 here. So why this is funny from Dungeons & Dragons, I read it on the list as DXD, and a lot of you guys were making jokes like, oh, he's thinking of High School DxD. And maybe subconsciously I was, I really don't know. But it was just funny, I read it as DXD instead of Dungeons X Dragons, essentially. And I thought that was a little hilarious. I got so many comments about that. But for the most part, guys, it's a solid pop. Not what I thought it was going to look like, I guess, when I read the name. But it has, I guess it has the D20. Is that just a little dice? That's pretty cool that they're putting dice in there. But the pop itself looks cool. It's giving me like, obviously I've never played Dungeons & Dragons, but it reminds me a little bit of like Medusa. Kind of with like the extra eyes and things like that. But for the most part, guys, Dungeons & Dragons fans, stay tuned. Next up, for G.I. Joe and Transformers fans, we do have 2 new exclusives. We have Cobra Bats and Shockwave here, which these were also on the list that I shared the other day, which is pretty cool. I like how Cobra Bats looks. It's pretty cool, actually, with the little, like, you can see inside his chest, which is really neat. I'm not a big G.I. Joe, like, veteran, but I still can appreciate some of the pops. And then Shockwave looks pretty cool as well. I feel like he looks so bland, though. He just has the one eye, and then I don't know. There's not much detail in terms of that pop. Maybe it'll be more detailed when we actually see clams of the pop. But here, I don't know. It just looks so bland and like a bunch of plastic pieces thrown together. That's just me. Anyways, guys, comment down below. Are you going to be picking up either one of these? I'd love to know. Next up, guys, no surprise here for Pokemon pops. 2 new exclusives. Looks like I think these are 10-inch pops. I think so, at least. From this glam, they look like 10-inch pops. Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Now, I believe these might be the Diamond Collection treatment here, unfortunately. And I knew they were going to do it 2 pops, but I really thought it was going to be Mew, just because Mew hasn't gotten the Flocked or Diamond Collection treatment, to my knowledge, yet. But yeah, they just redid Bulbasaur and Squirtle again. That's so boring. So many... Lucario. Lucario. Could we have seen like a Charizard variant for this one? I want a Lucario so badly. I'm just going to keep saying it until Funko makes it, because that'll be like the one Pokemon pop I buy. But anyways, guys, for the most part, Bulbasaur and Squirtle, stay tuned, guys. And next up, guys, for Marvel here, some exciting stuff, I won't lie. We have Blade here, which looks really great. I feel like we're long overdue for another Blade pop, just because we have the original one, which I think is a PX Previews exclusive that I've owned before, and then I think it's just this one. There might be some other variant, maybe like a common variant, but to my knowledge, I think this is the second Blade pop ever produced. And I'm assuming for the new is it a TV show or movie they're making? I don't remember. That they'll probably make more pops from that. And then we do have Captain America, guys, over on the left there. And I don't know if he's going to be in that, like, plastic box thing or whatever this glam is. I'm curious to see. He looks like he's on a base stand, too. Like, I want to dissect that, but there's not much to go off here in this image. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with that. I'm very excited, though, because it's Captain America. I'll definitely have to pick that one up. Anyways, guys, moving on, we do have the werewolf Captain America. Definitely going to grab that, just because, like, I'm collecting Captain America, and it's Captain America as a werewolf, regardless of if I've read the comic. That's a pretty cool pop, and he's even in an action pose, and he does have the shield, which I'm very excited about. This is cool. You see the fur kind of popping out, the ears out. That's a solid pop. I like that. Man, there's so many I want already. And then we do have this Falcon, which is like all red and black, and then the yellow around the mask, which looks kind of cool. I've never seen this suit before. I tried looking it up on Google, like red suit Falcon, but nothing really popped up for it. So if somebody can kind of explain that one, what exactly that suit is, I'd really appreciate it. And the last one that we have to share, guys, is this Galactus. It is a 10-inch Galactus. We just recently got a blacklight Galactus, which is crazy. And yes, it does have the cosmic treatment, which I think is pretty cool. I think it makes more sense than blacklight, but the blacklight's so much cooler with the chase and everything like that. Solid pop, solid Marvel wave in general, guys. I love the Cap Wolf, and I'm gonna need that die-cast Captain America too, whatever that exactly is. Gonna have to look more into that. But in terms of Marvel, I do want both Captain Americas so far. Next up, guys, for my anime fans, we do have Gang Orca and Fat Gum. First of all, Fat Gum looks great. I believe this one might be a 6-inch pop because I'm throwing up an image above here of the box glam. So it looks like a 6-inch pop in the actual box. It could just be like a 6-inch size pop in a 4-inch box because they do that all the time. They make like the pops a little bigger. But for the most part, guys, this is a solid looking pop. A lot of people are disappointed because it doesn't have the mouth. You can really fix that easily just by painting on a mouth or something like that if you're a custom creator. But still pretty cool. I feel like the actual box art, maybe it's just the way the picture's taken, but to me, it does look like a 6-inch pop. We won't know until Funko officially, announces on their Twitter. But I'm leaning more towards the 6-inch pop. It makes sense for the character, so we will see. Gang Orca definitely looks better in this actual new glam, which is awesome. I think it was just the light shining on the other photo. I think he's going to look great in person, and I think Fat Gum looks great as well. Hopefully we'll get a variant where he exhausts all his fat, essentially, and slims down, and he looks pretty cool in the worn-down suit, worn-down face he has, and everything like that. Getting a little chase variant, something like that in the future would be really nice. But I think they did a really good job on these My Hero Pops. Just in terms of the characters, is Gang Orca not as popular as Fat Gum? No, but it's still cool to see a new character be made versus like another Deku or another Bakugo or anything like that. So comment down below your thoughts on these new Fat Gum and Gang Orca Pops. Do you guys like them? Do you guys hate them? I'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts down below. Next up, guys, for any Star Wars fans, we do have 2 new con exclusives coming soon. We have Rey and we have Imperial Super Commando. So it looks like Rey will be shared with Amazon and Commando with GameStop. So thank you, Dispops, for that information. Really, really cool. So Rey's base stand is interesting. It has like, it's different. It's not black like that, and I thought they had to make them all black with the Star Wars little logo on it, but apparently they don't have to make it all that color, which is cool. Actually, I think they, no, because I think I was gonna say the Valentine's Day ones probably have the black, or is it a pink? I don't remember. Someone let me know. Anyways, guys, it has like, it's almost like dirty. It's almost like muddy instead of all black, which is pretty cool. I think it's cool, change of pace, and I really, really like these. This is also like the 42nd Rey pop, but nonetheless, pretty cool Star Wars exclusives coming soon. And for my DC fans, guys, we do have 6 new DC pops, which are really cool. So we do have Martian Manhunter there, long overdue for another pop of him. Looks like he did get the Imperial Palace treatment. He looks great in that gold armor, really like that, and they even kept the red X over his chest. We do have the Imperial Palace Deathstroke, which a lot of people were pointing out that the mask looks very bland, and looking back at it, I do agree. I like the armor for him, but the head is very bland to him. I do agree on that. We have the Batman with the sight there, which looks really cool as well, especially his armor. I love the spikes all over it. I love what they did with that. It looks really great. And then we did have Stargirl there, which was actually pretty cool. I think I remember seeing Stargirl in Smallville. I think that's the only time I've ever seen this girl ever, with that staff and the suit like that. Stargirl, she sounded a little familiar, or she looked really familiar, excuse me, when I saw her. And I think she appeared in Smallville when You should watch Smallville, by the way. Very great show. Sometime when Clark went into the future, I think. I think that's when it was. And then we also do have Nubia in the middle there, which is pretty cool with the sword and then the holding a helmet, which is cool. Is that Dr. Fate's helmet? It looks very similar. I don't know much about her character. Then we also do have Dr. Fate himself. Pretty cool pop. Oh, yes, I love it. I love it. I hope we see like a glow variant of him doing some magic or something in the future. That'd be awesome, but absolutely love this. I also think, other than the animated series and things like that, Dr. Fate was also in Smallville, and that was one of the first times I was ever introduced to his character. Really, really cool character. Love what they did, and I think they captured it really well. This DC line is absolutely awesome. A lot of cool exclusives and new characters in this one versus the actual Marvel wave that came out, but I think in terms of like new things, I think Marvel and DC kind of tied in this. That's just my opinion. I don't really need any of these. Dr. Fate I might pick up just because he's really cool. Martian Manhunter's cool as well. I have most of the Imperial Palace line. I don't know. I'm still debating if I want to collect that line. Anyways, guys, comment down below. What do you think about this new DC Universe line? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Are you going to pick any of them up? I really might get Dr. Fate and review him. We'll see. Alright guys, so taking a little break from Sdcc reveals, I did want to show you guys the two stickers side by side. So we have the Funko 2021 Summer Virtual FunCon sticker, the official sticker for the con, as well as we do have the 2021 Summer Convention Shared Limited Edition sticker. Just showing you basically side by sides of them. So it looks like they took the same colors and just kind of reversed it, with the FunCon one having the red around the Funko and Limited Edition, and then the other one having the blue around those, and then the blue text on the FunCon one and the red text on the white background for the summer convention. And then the borders are different, blue on one and red on one. Pretty cool stickers. It really looks very 4th of July though. It's not very, it doesn't match Sdcc or FunCon at all. I'm just getting a lot of like red, white, and blue vibes. I wish they would have done something a little different. The stickers are not some of the best that they've done, but for the most part, guys, they could have been worse. Next up, guys, for Suicide Squad, we did have TDK here, and this is where he has his arm missing, and it looks like he has some mud and dirt all over his feet, which is actually pretty cool. So we actually did see this one with inbox glams in the video I shared the other day, which is pretty cool. I like the colors of his suit. I don't know much about him, but I like that he has, like, he's just holding his arm. I guess he's going to hit somebody with it. Nonetheless, guys, pretty cool pop. Can't wait to see it in person. Another cool exclusive that Funko did reveal, guys, is we do have Scout Leader Cronk here with the little squirrel on his arm there, which is actually pretty cool, from the Emperor's New Groove. This is a cool one. This really is. Emperor's New Groove has been getting a lot of love and treatment lately, which just kind of out of nowhere, which is cool. They hadn't released anything for a while. We got the cat one, then we got the Eastman Cronk, like 2 scientist ones, and then now this now the Scout Leader Cronk one, which is cool. So we've already gotten 4 new ones within the last year. Just wasn't expecting it from this movie, but still pretty cool. And it's a solid pop. I don't think I'll pick this one up, but it's still pretty cool. Next up, guys, we do have 5 brand new sodas for FunCon this year, which is really cool. So we have Prince Adam there, which has the just the sword in hand and the metallic chase there, which looks pretty cool. I like how the metallic looks on that one. I think it looks great in the golden hair. Then we also do have Webster there with the glow-in-the-dark chase that is limited to 5,000 pieces. Okay, so Prince Adam was 18,000 pieces. Then we do have Harley Quinn, which was 12,000 pieces. This one is exclusive to Hot Topic. We know this because Hot Topic sold it early, and they even sold it early at mine, which I was not expecting. And I don't know why they did that. That was weird. It's a month early. Anyways, Harley Quinn did have the metallic chase variant. Then we did have Kaboom Cereal, which has the lowest piece count, I think, at 3,000 pieces. And it looks like the makeup and outfit is different. It's significantly different. It's like an actual, like, true to the chase, just different, not a glow or metallic or anything like that. And then we do have Thor here, which has the black light. Thor got the black light treatment. And I actually like how he looks. I dig it. I really do. I never went after Mojo Jojo. I think that was the first blacklight one for Powerpuff Girls. Thor's going to be tough, though. Depending where it's shared, it might be Funko Shop only, because I feel like they're going to do that. But it is a solid-looking soda. But it is a solid-looking soda. I love the blue on the helmet. I love the yellow on the little silver chest plates that he has there, the yellow belt. Mjolnir with the purple top and the blue and black looks great. The cape looks great. I think they did a very good job on this one. And I might have to try to go for this one. One, it's a con exclusive. It's not very limited for 15,000 pieces. That's not crazy, so I don't see it being crazy expensive. but it is really cool, and it's Marvel and it's Thor, very popular, so you never know. But comment down below, what do you guys think about these Funko sodas? I would say Thor is probably the most creative out of all of these, and then Kaboom cereal is a pretty cool chase as well. Alright guys, so that is day 1 reveals that I wanted to show you guys essentially. I'm assuming they're going to do more tomorrow, or they might do more tonight. If they do any other cool anime ones, or very crazy ones that I like, or you guys are going nuts for, maybe I'll make a separate video tonight, we'll see. But in terms of like reveals, we saw a lot of the ones that are coming, just Funko hasn't announced them yet. They announced them over on Fun TV, and then they do official announcements later on. But for the most part, guys, a lot of cool stuff. I think so far I do want Werewolf Cap, I do want the die-cast Captain America and the little enclosed, like, thing, I don't know what to call it. Then I also do want Gang Orca and Fat Gum I'll be picking up to review for you guys. And maybe Dr. Fate, I don't know, I'm just thinking about this, it's getting a little expensive all of a sudden. Let me check, I'm trying to check the list again, let's see. Demongo I don't really need. Yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it so far. If there's anything new, again, I'm going to update you guys the best I can, but just 4 so far from me. But comment down below, out of everything I shared in this actual video, what are you getting so far? I'm assuming there's going to be some extra exclusives that we haven't seen yet or on any list. Maybe some other anime. Still have that teased Majin Vegeta. Maybe some Naruto. We will see. But for the most part, guys, lots of cool stuff coming, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this con this year. Anyways, I want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for supporting me and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate and love you guys for it. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is always down below. We do have a Patreon-only Discord, the only current Discord that I have, if you guys want to check that out by becoming a Patreon member. I also want to tell you guys to make sure to be checking out the Facebook group. It's buy, sell, and trade, and you can make a ton of friends. That link is down below. And lastly, be following my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Skittlerampage. Alright, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.